Hello. So today we're going to be playing Phase Zero. This is a survival horror game. This is the demo for the game, by the way, I should say. This is a really interesting one because it's another of those like RE, well, I don't want to say RE clones really, but one of those games that's trying to emulate the feel of the old survival horror games. And yeah, RE is one of the big titles that people reference a lot. Oh, okay, sorry. Just wanted to check if it looked as though those had disappeared because it was colored differently. Because I've already played the demo, but no, they're still there. But yeah, this is basically an old school survival horror game. It does, I mean, I've said Resident Evil, but it does more remind me of like Parasite Eve or one of the later survival horror games. Because it, or maybe like Resident Evil 3, because it does just feel very packed in terms of like what's in the demo. Like it's the sort of classic you're exploring a location, sort of survival horror thing, but like each room seems to be really well put together, like well designed, and then there's also a lot happening visually on each screen, on each background, and then on top of that there's also puzzles that are related to like where you are and the story itself. It just all feels really good and like one of the later survival horror games from that like PS1 era, though the graphics are somewhere between like PS1 PS2. People just call it PS1, but these games look way too good for PS1. Yeah, let's get into it. You'll see what I mean, hopefully. Oh dear. So yeah, we don't get any sort of backstory about why we're in the hospital. I guess that's left for the main game, but yeah, we've just woken up in this hospital bed. There's zombies about. Who knows why? Who knows what's going on here? Oh dear. Can't go back in, so we just have to go around. Yeah, this is kind of what I mean, as you'll see. By like, it just feels packed. Like we're not fighting these zombies, but they're part of the environment. They're sort of a set piece, you know, and like this coming up. Jesus. It just reminds me of something you would have seen in one of the later like survival horror titles, where they were putting more emphasis into like hacking each location, each scene, you know, even though it's a pre-rendered. Like you compare like Resident Evil 1 to 2 or 3 and the backgrounds and how much more detailed they are in those later games. It is like night and day in some respects. And this feels a lot like those later games in terms of just how much is going on. Oh, oops. I just want to take it. Yep. There's nothing in here, so we're just going to run out and save a shotgun round. So that was actually the soldier, cop, whatever he is, that was shooting this guy. Okay, brilliant. It is pretty cool that we just get a shotgun straight off the bat. Also interesting is that items will get highlighted in the environment if you can interact with them. Yeah, it doesn't mean you get anything from them, it's just, you know, usually you look at items in an old school survival horror game and you'd be able to read a bit of text, wouldn't you? And it's just for that purpose. Some things like doors and access points will get highlighted. If you look, it's now got like a highlighted square around it, or rectangle, which I quite like. Do need a key in here, unfortunately. Oh, nice. Oh. Get off me, you damn zombie. This guy's dead, apparently. He was one of the zombies, or I think he was one of the zombies hanging over us. Mr. Guy. Damn, that's brutal. Yeah, okay, we don't need to look at that. But yeah, like this environment, this reminds me, this backdrop, it reminds me a lot of the RE3 locations. I mean, obviously it's a hospital. RE3 had a hospital. It's not just that though. Like if you look how crowded the scene is, like the disrupted beds, the ignoring the corpses we've killed, the open doors. Just the vibe of it as well, the snow outside. Like this could have just been like a locked door that we can't get through. And like that. But instead it's environmental storytelling, you know, if you see what I mean. I love stuff like that. And like this guy, he can hurt us if we go near him, but he's not there to be an enemy or a foe. He's there to provide a bit of storytelling. He's there to like show you how messed up what's going on here is.
Hello?
Listen, the elevator's stuck. You need to use the stairs.
What? Who are you?
I'm an employee here. I'm trapped in the basement.
What is going on here?
Try
Oh dear.
the exit. I'll see you there.
Wait, Shit.
I'm pretty sure his story in the game is exactly what we've seen so far. He just wakes up and there's just a zombie apocalypse. He has no idea like why or where it's come from or what's going on. I don't know if he knows who he is though. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Mistakes were made. Oh. Oh. Oh wow, so is that unlimited? I presumed it was just like one heal. Yeah, I think they're dead. I'm guessing this is maybe the cause of the outbreak. Because we'll see some stuff later, soon enough, that sort of hints that there's some sort of medical treatment maybe that's like gone out of control is causing this. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave him. Are you shooting people you don't need to? I think she's just there for decoration, because, I mean, we do leave the hospital, we don't come back, so unless we return later on, I mean, she doesn't have an opportunity to get back up. What is this perspective though? Like, okay, that's good. We got some more ammo. I mean, the place we need to go is back there, but I just thought I'd explore here first because I'm cheeky. See, I really like this as well. Like, I mean, obviously it's crappy, we've just lost our gun. But the fact it's part of like an environmental hazard or environmental puzzle, I think is really cool. You can actually combine these apparently, which I didn't realise on my first playthrough. Which left me with not enough inventory space for like one or two sections. Okay, let's go. Sorry, Mr. Doctor Guy, you are dead. There's no helping that. I don't know if there's like a holster button or like it's just on my back because it's unequipped. Like, can we press a button to holster it? I don't know. Because I swear there was one moment when... Hips don't lie. I swear there was one moment where I had my gun out and I pressed something and then it was on my back. I had to go in, because I wasn't sure how else to do it, I had to go into the menu, re-equip it. Oh hey, I've got one of those. So we need to do a small puzzle here with a rather creepy thing. Yeah, so we just need to put it around 50, 60. For all of them, and I think that works. Or for both of them, sorry. Nice. So good at this game. So essentially, this is the janitor. Like, holy fuck. Like it says here, there's like growths on him. There were growths on him. So I'm guessing, like, whatever the cure is that was used on those people has side effects that they didn't realise it had. So you might be able to guess what's going to happen here. I had an inkling. Just gonna let that go and... Oh dear. Oh dear. You bitch. Is he dead? Yeah, okay, he's dead. So I let it go because you can actually use the trolley to block the doorways, which stops them getting to you, so you can just pick them off. And I like a cheap fight, because I'm a cheap bastard like that. Yeah, okay, don't know what he's doing. Oh dear. I was going to say some of them seem to go down easy, but he was just waiting apparently. I do like that you get the option to either take it, combine or heal as you're picking it up. Because that was one of those issues with the early Resident Evils, or some of them. Like, you sometimes have herbs in your inventory. And like, if you could pick them up, you could combine them, but because you hadn't already picked it up, if you found a herb, you couldn't combine it with your existing herbs if you didn't have the space to actually pick it up first, which was just kind of dumb. But then they were games from like the 90s, weren't they? So I do like this as well. Again, the environmental storytelling of having this guy just round the corner. Don't think he can get to us. It's like, if you look at the map, whichever button that is. Yep. You look at the map, the room is much bigger than it looks. We can access a small part of it, which I really like. So we just need to MRI this guy. And that will give us the crank. And it might give him a headache. Just need to lie. Oh dear. That was quite dangerous, but You know, the things you have to do in a zombie apocalypse. It still looks as though he's alive. Look at that, like what the hell? What is this? Okay, we're almost there. I just want to go down here first, because, like, what the hell is this? What in the hell is this? There's definitely something really messed up going on here. I'm getting stuck. Okay. Well, I wasn't sure. Oh. Damn, that's cool. But is that more of the organic growths on the wall? Yeah.
Hello? You still there?
Unfortunately. I'm Alex, by the way.
I'm here, Alex. I made it to the reception.
Can you get to the exit?
No, the way's blocked.
There must be a way around. Call me if you need anything.
Thanks. I like that the card reader just gives you access to the keypad. Like, what? What?
Hey, Alex. You work here, right? You know any codes?
Codes?
There's a keypad in the staff room. I need the code.
It's 38...
38 what?
38...
You're breaking up.
Look for the staff photo. Look at staff photo.
Damn!
So yeah, the code is 3891,
38 and something about
and you can pretty much hear it when he says it originally, but I didn't quite catch it the first time I played. Yeah, if you look at the photo, 1991. Are they looking there? They do look kind of dead already, so, yeah, what? Thank you. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh. Well, thanks a lot, game. Oh, okay, is that all it does? I mean, I'm not complaining, but still. I do love that for some reason there's a Blink-182 inspired poster on the wall. Guess somebody must be a fan. Okay, and here we go. So yeah, we're pretty much at the end of the demo. There's a bit more essentially storytelling to go, but like I don't think we actually have to fight anything. I mean, you can if you want to, but more of this growth stuff. Oh sweet, a sphincter. I love those. Yeah, these things. Like I say, we don't need to fight them, we can just run. But yeah, I mean, it's not looking good for this game's story, is it? Like, there's definitely something really messed up going on here. Oh dear. Yeah, and that seems suspicious as well, so... guess we'll find out if the game gets to release. And this is another of those creatures, isn't it? Or another mutated person. My only complaint so far is that, like with those old survival horror games with fixed perspective, when you move between backgrounds and the camera angle changes, your controls suddenly flip. So essentially, you're going in the wrong direction, and your control scheme instantly changes. So you like turn back on yourself. It's mostly a problem with the early 3D controls survival horror games. I think Fatal Frame does it a bit, and I don't know about the others. But like, it's that sort of post-tank controls attempt to modernise the control system. I think that this game has that a little. I'm assuming that has something to do with the outbreak, but I don't know how. So this is the creepiest bit in the demo. That's just like an exploded human, and this is the lower half of a human. I did kind of think when I saw those creatures, I'm guessing those come out of people. And then I saw this, all this stuff, and I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Like this, holy fuck, that is messed up.
Hey! I can see you! Over here! Help me out! What? Wait! You can't just leave me here.
Yeah, I don't think I blame him, to be honest, after seeing what I've seen. So yeah, this is the end of the demo. It's got a rather unique ending, because essentially we just run down this road, but the camera angle zooms out continuously, and the street is full of zombies. So obviously that's not going to go well, because we can just about see ourselves there, if you look. Now I have no idea. Can I shoot? No. Okay. But yeah, that was phase 0. I really, really like that. I think there is a short cinematic, yeah, showing what the full game will be like. Here we go. Okay, brilliant. So yeah, I think there are going to be the two protagonists. So the guy we woke up as and that girl we've just seen. Oh god, look at that. Yep, that's messed up. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm really liking what I've played so far. Like I say, it feels a lot like one of the later era survival horror games, like the early 2000s ones, because it feels as though like they're trying to make the environments as detailed as possible and as interesting as possible, and use them to tell a story. They're not just arenas to walk through; they're actually telling part of the story as well as like what's actually happening on screen. So yeah, let's just hope it actually gets to release. Before I go though, we'll just show this because I think it's quite funny.
Phase 0.
So this is one of the extras you get for completing the demo, and you might be able to guess what it does. Skip this. So yeah, we're basically a pair of legs. I'm not sure I want to replay the demo like this, but how cool is that? I do love like games that have a sense of humour and do stuff like that, like give you option to just be a bit silly and have like stupid costumes like that. But yeah, that was Phase 0. I hope that was a lot of fun to watch. That was a lot of fun to play. Looking forward to the full release.